Hello, welcome, and I want to talk about this. This is my, well, not well, my little Tractive tracking device for my dog that likes to go wandering. Yes, my little Wally dog likes to go wandering around the village and see all the local girls and see if he can score or not. Well, it's a bit of a problem because the owners of these other dogs that happen to be female and not necessarily, spaded, are not that happy about it. So what we did is we got this, and this is a Tractive tracking device. It goes onto the collar. I've even got one for the missus just in case. You never know. But this particular little device, in theory, is very, very good. In practice, it's disastrous. The thing is useless, really. Now, the reason why that is that Tractive, in their wisdom, have decided to go with old, poor technology. Now, these work on the basis of a 2G mobile phone connection. Now, it's all very well, but 2G is no longer really being invested in by the mobile phone companies. So, the technology is not being updated. So, where there is poor connectivity issues, such as to where we are here in France, we have areas where we're in signal, areas where we're not in signal, and the problem with that is when we're not in signal, it doesn't see it. But there's other issues with it. The company itself, I feel, are fraudulent. Now, they sold me something that, quite frankly, doesn't do what they told me it would do, and they're relying on me to do all the necessary research regarding where it works and what have you. Well, that wasn't the only problem. Now, I decided not to use this thing anymore, and I told them so, and I've had lots of disagreements with them, yet, not that long ago, they automatically took another payment at my account for 2 years' worth of subscription, for which I don't actually want, another 120 odd euros. Now, be careful when you sign up to Tractive, because they do not inform you when they're taking their money out. Well, they didn't in my case, and I've got no emails from them, and what they have sent me just looks like promotional material. Now, that is the problem with Tractive. I feel as though I've been defrauded by them. They have took money out of my account that I can't seem to get back, and they are not agreeing to repay me because it was a little while ago when I noticed. I happened to be looking at my bank account. Hang on, what is this? Because if you use, your cards and what have you, and PayPal, and there's payments coming in and out of my account all the time, you don't necessarily notice the odd one payment, unless I understand if you're living sort of hand to mouth, you're going to be really on the ball and really understand what's going on with your bank account. But if you're sort of, you imagine like I do, and we're not poor, but we're not rich, we get on okay, and we don't necessarily notice every single payment. And a few months along the line, I go through it and I just check. Fair enough. It works for us, or generally until Tractive became a part of our lives. Now, I've still got an active connection with, an active contract with Tractive, for which I'm not using, and frankly, I feel this thing is rubbish. There's a few other issues with it. You put it on charge, as soon as you unplug it from charge, it's actually on. So you can put this thing on charge, waiting to use it on your dog, and if you don't remember to turn it off directly after you have unplugged it from the charger, the likelihood is it's going to be out of battery anyway, and also it doesn't last long. This is the second one of these we've had. They replaced the first one. Fair to them, they did do that, but it never was brilliant. We get about 1.5 to 2 days if we're lucky for something that, quite frankly, doesn't really use a lot of power. The battery in these things is pathetic. It really is pathetic. Now, my mobile phone, which is in fact what I'm using now to do this little video, it actually lasts longer than this device, and this has a lot less to do. So anyway, that's my feeling of the Tractive pet tracker. I frankly would advise you to go with a device that has its own slot for its own SIM card, not one that has a built-in system such as this, because if you do that and you buy this Tractive device, you will be stuffed, because in the future, when the service becomes, even more antiquated than it is already, you'll be wasting your money and time. You'll be relying on something like this, and it's going to give you a false sense of security. So don't buy this. Have a look at some of the other versions that are available online. They're on Amazon, they're on eBay, what have you, and they will give you a little bit more feature security, whereas Tractive does not. I do not recommend Tractive pet trackers. And this isn't just a personal gripe, I just feel from my experience it is rubbish. The other thing about it is because the signal is so weak, when you look at the actual map from where your dog has been, you'll see on there that there will be straight lines from point to point. And the reason for that is it's lost signal, then the dog or cat is in a different position, and all it does is draw a straight line between the two. So you don't necessarily know where your animal has been with any kind of accuracy. So don't buy this. Find yourself something that is going to do the job for you much more accurately and isn't going to leave you in the lurch and start taking money out of your bank account without you knowing. Do not buy Tractive. They're not honest, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, just avoid them. So, okay, find yourself a new one. Thank you for watching. If it's kind, and give us a like and subscribe, and maybe press the little bell icon, because then you'll get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket, and it'll be me uploading another video. And speak of the devil, is it? Oh, what was that? Oh, sorry. Oh, this is Wally. He's the one who tends to like to go and see the girls and has to wear this thing, don't you? What happened there? Huh? What did I do? Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm sorry. Say bye-bye. Say ta-ta. Tell Daddy he's naughty. Oh, thank you. Oh, he's most kind. Oh. There you go now.